Authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we are. Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Understanding the difference between healthy striving and perfectionism is critical to laying down the shield and picking up your life. What we know matters, but who we are matters more. Vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, empathy, and creativity. We can't selectively numb emotions. When we numb the painful emotions, we also numb the positive ones. Connection is why we're here. We are hardwired to connect with others. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. Shame corrodes the very part of us that believes we are capable of change. Perfectionism is self-destructive simply because there is no such thing as perfect. The dark does not destroy the light, it defines it. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. Imperfections are not inadequacies. They are reminders that we're all in this together. Belonging doesn't require us to change who we are. It requires us to be who we are. You are imperfect. You are wired for struggle, but you are worthy of love and belonging. Joy comes to us in ordinary moments. We risk missing out when we get too busy chasing down the extraordinary. Courage is contagious. Every time we choose courage, we make everyone around us a little better and the world a little braver. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. You either walk inside your story and own it, or you stand outside your story and hustle for your worthiness. Perfectionism is a 20-ton shield that we lug around, thinking it will protect us when in fact it's the thing that's really preventing us from being seen. When we value being cool and in control over granting ourselves the freedom to unleash the passionate, goofy, heartfelt, and soulful expressions of who we are, we betray ourselves. Laughter, song, and dance create emotional and spiritual connection. They remind us of the one thing that truly matters when we are searching for comfort, celebration, inspiration, or healing. We are not alone. If we want to fully experience love and belonging, we must believe that we are worthy of love and belonging. Comparison is the thief of happiness. Worthiness doesn't have prerequisites. Authenticity is a collection of choices that we have to make every day. It's about the choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let our true selves be seen. The greatest challenge for most of us is believing that we are worthy now, right this minute. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging, and enjoy the experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Our worthiness, that core belief that we are enough, comes only when we live inside our story. You can't get to courage without walking through vulnerability. Authenticity is the antidote to shame. Imperfections are not inadequacies. They are reminders that we're all in this together. Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Perfectionism is not the same thing as striving to be your best. Hope is a function of struggle. We don't have to be perfect, just engaged and committed to aligning values with action. When we numb the dark, we numb the light. You're imperfect and you're wired for struggle, but you are worthy of love and belonging.